So the basic Celtic cross, the actual cross bit without the 4 extra cards, is the basis that I start every single professional reading on. It is my go-to spread, but I don't very often add the extra cards, but I thought I'd demonstrate today how I use the Celtic cross. If you struggle to keep up with the reading, then you'll find all the information is in the notes, so you can read that as well. So I've shuffled my card. The first thing with the Celtic cross is it's not a choice spread. It's not a this or that spread. It's a reflection spread, a pathway spread. I think it's usually best to choose one area of your life or a focused time. So I am reading for myself, and I'm reading for the next for March, April. My life, like everybody's life, is being affected by the coronavirus, and I'm just looking up on what's going to happen in the next 6 to 8 weeks. The first card represents me, Queen of Swords. It is true, I am separating from my husband at the moment. I'm a business owner, and I am looking to have a very clear plan for the future forward. So that works for me. Card crossing me. This is something that you need to resolve, deal with. It's a problem, heartbreak. Yes, I'm definitely, it's fairly obvious that I'm still trying to process my emotions. The next card is the card in the unconscious. For some of us, this might be our shadow self, or it may be something that you are consciously connecting with on a spiritual level. Everyone's going to be slightly different. The High Priestess, I am definitely upping my shamanic work, my spiritual connection. That's how I'm getting through this time. To me, the High Priestess references to Persephone, with the pomegranates here, and also one of my main goddesses, which is Hell, with the dark and the light, and Hell is usually shown with a face that is half alive and half dead. So that to me is my deep spiritual connection, which is definitely what's getting me through this time. The next card is the past that has created the present. So that could be a long time ago, it could have been yesterday. To me, I often represent reference the King of Wands as the shaman, and definitely my spiritual, particularly when we see these two together, my spiritual, my shamanic path is what's brought me to this point. The card above, and I know I'm kind of covering them up here to get them in the shot, this is your conscious mind. Now, the beauty of tarot is that you read each card individually, but as you're reading, you're looking for the story between them. I started off by saying that the High Priestess represented my spiritual connection. I said the King of Wands represented my shamanic path. And I said that I was working to connect more deeply on a spiritual level. And there we have the Ace of Wands. This is knowing. This is that Damascus moment. I am trying to live my life more intuitively. Definitely rings true. The next card is the near future, and to me the Six of Swords is very often being guided by spirit guides. I see this figure here as a guide, so that you can see now that these 4 cards really do come together. Yes, the 2 cards reference my mundane life, my romantic life, and now these come together to show how the universe is helping me. So the next 4 cards, the cards that I don't often use, I know traditionally they would be shown in a line, but I'm going to do them across so that we can better see them. So I reference the first card as me. I am in control of this, myself, I can do this. 10 of Swords, letting go, new mental beginnings. We can really see now that that connects with the 3 of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So if this represents me, the next card represents other. People outside of me, your environment, your family, anything that's not you effectively. And if it's not you, you can't control it. Justice, it's interesting. In a more spiritual reading, I often connect that to, not karma, I hate that word, but sort of soul contracts. And I've had such a spiritual feeling on this reading, could well be soul contracts. I hope it doesn't reference legal things. I have to be aware of that. It might suggest that, maybe things won't go so smoothly between my husband and I. I hope not. But interesting that that's there. I'm going to note that for the future. The next card is advice. So important in a tarot reading. Always have an advice card in. The future's not fixed. So you want a card there that will give you the best possible chance for creating a good outcome. I've got the Fool. Trust. And the last card is the longer term outcome. Queen of Pentacles. I'm happy with that. I am a mother. I love my home. I run a business from my home. It suggests that I'm solidifying what's most important to me. So that's a quick run through. Please check the notes. There'll be really careful notes there for you to give this reading a go for yourself.